Hello and welcome to DK Vine Gun Slow. I'm Hyle Russell. There's a buzz bomb hitting the Rareware logo. It's amazing, you know, that dragonfly baddie. I don't think ever really revered by Banjo-Kazooie fans. Not as much as other characters and baddies, and all it took was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and their incorporation in the Spiral Mountain stage and having a spirit battle, and all of a sudden they are probably the most prominent Banjo-Kazooie baddie overnight. The Smash is the Kingmaker. The little spider crawling behind Banjo. I mean, it's a stupid thing to say that I love the detail in Banjo-Kazooie. There's a spider again. Look at him crawl. Wow! Look at that spider behind Mumbo. That spider doesn't need to be there, but Rare has always been really great about the details. You know, unnecessary texture, visually or incorporated into the actual gameplay, so that's why I'm a fan. It's probably why you're a fan. One of the reasons you're a fan. So let's resume. So an hour 46:51 of actual gameplay. 12 jigsaws. I don't like that the save file doesn't call them jiggies. That seems like it's some sort of antiquated thing left over from early in development, like before they had actually settled on a name for jiggies, like a colloquial vernacular for the jigsaw pieces, and they called them jigsaws in development, and somehow it stayed as an artifact on the save file menu. That's weird. Jigsaws. Hello to Jeffrin Perez, John Tessier, Cotbox, and Gibbon. Hello to Gibbon in the live stream. I will be checking in with the live stream as this stream progresses. I'm doing Treasure Trove Cove today. Let's see. We're going to load my save state. Yep, we're going to do it. All right. So N64 controller still feels weird to me. You know, it didn't feel weird when I was going back to replay this game when it came out in February on Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. But really getting deeper into it, I find that my muscle memory is in fact reverting to the Xbox controller. So, oh well. Hopefully by the end, the very end, I will get used to this again, but hard to say. Alright, so we got a Gruntling over there. Let me just get the feel for the moveset again before I head down here. Oh my god. All right. I like to climb down there the first time. And of course, down here, what we got down here? My inability to swim, apparently. Ah, all right. Take some time to get used to. So here is a little taste of things to come. And that is the Click Clock Wood. Oh, your butt will tell you, and you'll know, when my boot swings to and fro. Could have gone many different directions with that rhyme, Gruntilda. So yeah, the Click Clock Wood, the last world in the game, the actual puzzle is right here. Oh, there's Brentilda. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She's just lurking. She's just lurking by the trees there. I should talk to her, probably. Is everyone ready? Because we need to write down these Brentilda clues. And we started last week. So, everybody, help me remember what she says. We're going to talk to her. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at which school? Thank you. I also know that sweaty gorilla feet is her favorite smell. Wow, isn't that fortunate for Donkey Kong and friends? I wonder if that's why she has Conga in her employ at Witchy World and Banjo-Tooie. If she likes to, you know, do a line off his feet. And the old hag's favorite color is dung brown. Thank you, Brentilda. Thank you. I hope we all can remember those vital clues, that vital information. So this is just a little taste of Click Clock Wood. People have speculated and wondered, why is the Click Clock Wood puzzle room so far away from actual Click Clock Wood? What's it doing down here? And yeah, all sorts of various conspiracy theories that this is actually... Oh, there's a Mumbo token. My God. All sorts of conspiracy theories that this is attached to Fungi Forest when it was in the game, and that, you know, maybe at one point Clanker's Cavern was Fungi Forest, or I don't know. I've heard a million different theories over the years. I like that it gives you a little taste of a far-off world that you're hours or days or weeks away from seeing, depending on how fast you play this game. I love how interconnected Grunty's lair is. And thank you, Jeffrin, for writing all of that down. Alright, so here we are, the Treasure Trove Cove room. And of course, I love. So we got the treasure chest over here. What are the monsters on there? Because that looks like, looks like a clam. But then you'll get a Grunty Poundy. Then we've got like what looks like a snake right here. So you got the little ship cannon here. And you can, you know, get up there. Well, you're supposed to be able to get up there. I'm obviously struggling. And that's our first feather. Whee! I'm a red feather. I help Kazooie fly when she knows how. I like that they put that in there because obviously you don't know how to fly yet. But it's coming, or else the feathers wouldn't be here. I like how they simulate, you know, the beachy environment here when you're still ostensibly in a mountain cavern. You've got just the painted ceiling, and it's like dripping water from the cave, but that gives you that little bit of moistness that you require in a tropical beach. So this is where the witch switch will shoot out the Jiggy eventually. This cannon right here. Don't need to worry about it now. Let's go into Treasure Trove Cove. So this is full of lore, Treasure Trove Cove. Where to even begin? Well, let's wait for Bottles to talk. Ahoy there! This be Treasure Trove Cove. Thar be 2 new moves for ye to find. Seems lame when Bottles does it. Like it feels like I don't know. Like you're going to a theme restaurant, and the server there is like putting on the really afflicted pirate voice, and you're just like, really. Really? Is this completely necessary? So the Jinjo's down here. So a little bit. Snippet. And look at the way the Snippets just break apart. So a little clever game design here, because when you spawn, when you load into the world, you're gonna probably see that Jinjo down there, and you'll be like, well, there's the Jinjo right there. I'm good. I'm gonna grab it, right? And you do, and oh my god, it's Snacker! Oh, and see, I still haven't perfected the art of swimming in this game, which is bad when you've got the killer shark in the water. And he comes right up, and then he'll dematerialize. So, yeah, it immediately sets the stakes of the world. Every time you get into the ocean, Snacker's going to appear. And you're going to be terrified. That little Jaws riff of Grant Kirkhope. Alright, and that's already taken half my health because I still don't know how to swim. So it just lovely that they immediately, like, establish the rules for the world. And yeah, Snacker is a source of anxiety. He doesn't seem as scary to me these days, probably because Sea of Thieves has basically numbed me to shark attacks. I'm used to it. It's not a big deal, but it's rare, no pun intended, when rare discourages exploration. And so to have Snacker in there kind of runs counter to how you feel normally when playing a rare game. I like it. It's a nice subversion of their usual tropes. All right, so here, let me take care of the. Oh, I mistimed that. There we go. Save that hive if I can. So yeah, where to begin with Treasure Trove Cove? Like lore-wise, I almost feel like I need to start with the more recent lore, and that's Treasure Trove Cove is actually located within the Sea of Thieves. So the beginning of Sea of Thieves, the whole intro sequence, if you're very, very quick with your spotting, you'll notice that Treasure Trove Cove is on the map. And what it implies is that Treasure Trove Cove, which isn't normally found on the map in Sea of Thieves, is not accessible. But in the intro, you can spot it. And the lore of Sea of Thieves is that Sea of Thieves is in this kind of pocket realm, pocket dimension, that is surrounded by something called the Devil's Shroud. And the Devil's Shroud not only envelopes the Sea of Thieves from within, but also from without. It's how we can reach the Sea of Thieves if we sail into the Shroud, accessible from our reality. It's somewhere in the Caribbean. And it's just, playing on tropes like the Bermuda Triangle and other things like that. So Treasure Trove Cove is within the Devil's Shroud, the fog, during the events of Sea of Thieves, as we've been playing it the past few years. But in the context of 1998, I think the Shroud, which can recede, it ebbs and flows, and that's when they introduce new islands into the game. The Shroud is receded. The Shroud is receded in 98, and Treasure Trove Cove is within the Sea of Thieves again. So we are actually in Sea of Thieves right now. So That's how it connects there. And I could get into the whole rant about jiggies being the same or the same magical material as the ancient coins and shroud breaker technology and whatever in Sea of Thieves. I'm not going to do that though. But just that's how Treasure Trove Cove connects to Sea of Thieves. So let's go talk to Nipper. Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help. Oh, help us then, crustacean brain. Good one, Kazooie. Cheeky bird need feathers clipping. Oh yeah, just try it, shellhead. This is like a Ninja Turtles cartoon dialogue right here. So Nipper's thing is you not find, whatever he says, you not find anything on the beach without Nipper's help. Stop and Swap conspiracy theorists really took that to heart in 1998, thinking that Nipper would be required to raise Shark Food Island, which we'll swim by here eventually. But yeah, it's just a red herring or red crabbing. I don't know. So this is the closest we have to a boss fight in Treasure Trove Cove. Bosses aren't a big thing in Banjo-Kazooie outside of Grentilda herself. You have encounters like Conga, and Nipper, like giant set pieces. But they aren't really boss fights, are they? Not in the traditional sense. I do love the atmosphere of Nipper's shell. Question is, where did Nipper retreat into? Giant crab. Ah! Okay, well, I'm gonna die. Shit. Yeah. Alright. Saved there. Saved by the Snippets. Almost killed by the Snippets and then saved by the Snippets. Yeah, the question is, like, where did Nipper actually go? He dematerialized somehow. Maybe he was teleported out of there by Grunty? I don't know. It's beautiful. I know it's 1998, N64. It's all janky and harsh looking, but think back to the era if you were around then, or just try to put yourselves in the shoes of what it was like in 98. Just think how beautiful this looked. I think it still looks beautiful. Just the way Banjo's kicking up the water here. Like it really does puts you there. Like we're all familiar with the sensations of like being at the beach and walking on like the part of the beach where like the water hasn't like completely receded, where maybe somebody dug a little trench or something and there's still ocean water in there and slightly warmed by the sun. That's how this would feel. Alright, I'll stop waxing poetic about Nipper's shell. So yeah, I spent a lot of time with Nipper in 1998. All for nothing, apparently. He had nothing to do with Stop and Swap. Either the original intention or the way they try to make it up to us with Banjo-Tooie. Alright, just checking the chat really quick. Copbox says, favorite line from Snacker is when he calls them coffee and mints. Yeah, I like how he just refers to his prey as snack foods. I can't think of cheese and crackers now without thinking of a shark attacking me. Snapple Apple says, which flag do you think Banjo and Kazooie would fly? I feel like it would be gold hoarders. And Jeffrin agrees with that, though Kazooie would probably want to be reapers. And Copbox says, would love a conversation dedicated just to the deep cuts of Treasure Trove Cove and Sea of Thieves lore. You know, yeah, eventually we will do just a Treasure Trove Cove episode of the conversation. Spoilers, the next episode of the conversation will actually be another Destination Donkey Kong universe. It won't be Treasure Trove Cove, but we'll be talking, you know, doing a deep dive lore analysis of a singular world. Treasure Trove Cove will definitely be on our short list of worlds that would make complete sense to do. And speaking of Sea of Thieves lore, well, maybe I should take the Yum Yums out. No, I'm not going to do that yet. So, the Salty Hippo. The Salty Hippo is Captain Blubber's ship. Would this be a brigantine? I don't know how you would necessarily define the Salty Hippo. But the Salty Hippo was the name of another ship that a band of mercenaries used in the lore of Sea of Thieves. It hasn't appeared in Sea of Thieves, mind you, but it was referenced in the Tales from the Sea of Thieves book. And so either the Salty Hippo was eventually exhumed and repurposed for Captain Blubber, or it's like the Salty Hippo 2 or 3 or whatever. Let's talk to Captain Blubber. Ahoy there, I'm Captain Blubber, and I lost me treasure when me ship crashed. Well, yeah, Kazooie with the obvious answer. Yeah, I think Captain Blubber is really where we established the trope of calling the non-enemy NPCs who you encounter in games like this mindless idiots who ask for your help. Because here we have a hippopotamus pirate who can't swim, who ran aground on Treasure Trove Cove, and his treasure is down below, and you have to go get it for him. Like, come on, dude. This is pathetic. This is just the worst thing you've seen up until this point. And also the pun, he's a hippo, so, you know, blubber, but also he cries, so blubber. It just works on so many levels, man. Also, I love that the hardcore serious Sea of Thieves fans have to put up with us claiming, well, in 1998, a hippopotamus is sailing the Sea of Thieves. Like, man, the lore gets weird a couple centuries later, right? We got anthropomorphic hippos sailing around. Bad. All right. Bust down in the hold here. So we got a chunk of treasure, and oh yes, you better believe it talks. Ahoy there, I be Blubber's treasure. I mean, imagine being some sort of sentient piece of gold and being found by a hippopotamus and being like, this is a sweet deal. I am now the property of a hippo pirate, and that's how I'm going to define myself to anybody I meet. Yes, I will be Blubber's treasure. Raises so many questions. The thing I love about Banjo-Kazooie is, you know, it does raise questions. Everything. Like, every aspect. But a lot of the stuff does get extrapolated on. Not right away, and some things, you know, obviously haven't, like why Blubber's treasure is alive, but... Oh, watch that. The rich tapestry that is Banjo-Kazooie's world, especially when you factor in the rest of the DKU, it's oh, I just handed him a piece of treasure. Oh no, there we go. That be half of me gold. Not even that much gold. Oh, look, it's right there. It's not often you can, because if you give it to him all in one go, he'll just run away. So this is one of the rare times we can actually engage with the treasure. I mean, Vaguely. Look at that. They're actually gold bars, which is interesting because it's not a treasure you often see in rare games. It's usually gold coins or golden bananas, like the peels are gold. So here it's just got like Fort Knox gold. It's weird. All right, and then to get into the rest of the ship, we have to enter from the little window here. I am ruined by Sea of Thieves, I have to admit. So like my first instinct when going in here was, oh, I should check for fish. Like checking the barrels of a shipwreck for rare fish that you might not ordinarily find when you're just fishing in the game. Which then, you know, if you are all about catching fish in Sea of Thieves, it gets addicting because you want to get all the rare fish. Because, you know, the game keeps track of all, you know, how many fish you have. And anyway, that was my first instinct in here, was to check the barrels. And I was like, oh no, we're still, what is it, 19, or no, almost 20 years away from Sea of Thieves actually being released. And then Hunter's Call wasn't even in the game until I think the anniversary update. All right, let's talk to Blubber. It's amazing how... Oh, no, you don't, you yum-yum. Oh, no. We call it yum-yums, by the way. It's amazing how Blubber has gone on to become one of the more iconic Banjo-Kazooie characters. Oh, me treasure, thank ye, me hearties. Take this reward. I would think the Jiggy would be worth almost as much as those 2 piles of gold bars. Because the Jiggy is at least magical, and Jiggies can also seem to talk, so I don't know. I feel like we kind of took Blubber for a ride there, but he's off to spend. But yeah, like that one-note character here in Treasure Trove Cove has gone on to reappear so many times. We even visit him in the past in 1978 in Grunny's Revenge. So, oh, I love that little... Yeah, it's like a J.J. Abrams movie right there. Of course, you got all these Mumbo tokens, but Mumbo doesn't appear in Treasure Trove Cove. It's easy to forget that. We just think of Mumbo so much as far as like the early stages of the game go. But he's not in the second world or the third world. We don't see him again until the fourth world. Alright. This is a flying disc, but you'll have to find my molehill before you can use it. Can it really be that easy? Yeah, hello to, sorry, I'm going to mispronounce your name. Ale Suzuki's 2 says, I think you could make 3 Jiggies with that amount of gold. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous that Jiggies are prioritized so little by the mindless idiots who ask for your help. And they're after... Like, at least Blubber had other gold, but some of these characters give away their Jiggies for relatively minute things. And I'm like, it's not really worth it, because the Jiggy would be far more valuable. At least to the Church of Jiggy Wiggy. You know, you could make yourself golden with them if you acquire enough Jiggies. Alright, here we go. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last, it better be easy. Bog eyes. That's close to Bozeye. Simple enough even for you, bird brain. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you into the air. See you. Oh, yeah, thanks for topping me off. Alright. So flying in the game, to fly higher, you'll need some red feathers. Gonna get this Jiggy really quick in this lockup chest. This be Gruntilda's booty. Ooh, touch it if you dare. All saucy dialogue from Rare here. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to... There we go. This little bit here confuses people because there are so many people I've heard asked over the years, if you ignore this Jiggy, does the game actually stay easier? Or does this like trigger some sort of harder mode? It doesn't. It's just a little bit of texture. It's just a little bit of flavor. Like, why does that Jiggy matter? It doesn't. But they decided that they would have Gruntilda freak the fuck out on you. Like, that's her personal Jiggy. She's holding that for a rainy day or something, and you just took it for her. It doesn't mean anything. It's just flavor. I think that's... You have to get in the mindset of how Rare thought back. I mean, they still do, like Rare and Playtonic, but not everything is for gameplay purposes or to express anything gameplay-wise. Sometimes there's just in-universe contextual flavoring, and it's wonderful. So over here, we've got the legendary... Alright, well... the shrapnel. Those living mines are called shrapnels, by the way. Aw, man. Nice. Let's see if I can, see if I can take it out from over here. Oh, come on. Doesn't work? This isn't like gunpowder skellies? Just flying right over him. Alright. Just trying to get the notes. So this is a central oh, come on, I missed notes. This is a central location in Banjo-Kazooie, obviously, and talking about stop and swap, this is actually the key to everything, or was going to be the key to everything. Plans changed, but it's still doable, at least on Banjo-Kazooie's end, if you know the codes. And all that being said, the sandcastle was definitely a factor in our stop and swap conspiracy theories, but I don't think we really knew just how vital it would be. Look, like the question, why is this snippet, this unique black and red snippet, why is that snippet behind bars? Why has it been locked up in the sandcastle? What did it do? It's like those thwomps in Mario Kart 64 and Bowser's Castle. Why is that thwomp in prison? The mine races. What could it have possibly done to warrant being in prison? And it never tells you. You never know. Tax fraud? Alright. It will just be easier to get these notes when I, lower the water. I don't know why I'm trying to go about everything the hard way, since swimming is just a pain in the ass. Yeah, he's still watching for me over there. Stupid shrapnel. So here we go. Oh my god! Cheese and crackers. Just wait there. Snacker's great. Snacker is perfect. Literally perfect. And I like how he dematerializes too. It was just brought up in Sea of Thieves. So the Shrouded Ghost is, of course, the legendary megalodon that you can encounter in the wild in the game, but it's a very, very seldom seen thing. We've done it once at DK Vine, but they had a whole lore-based adventure around the Shrouded Ghost, and it was, I guess, established that because the Shrouded Ghost has this thing in its belly that allowed it to pass over into the realm of the afterlife, the Sea of the Damned. That's why it's so seldom seen. It appears and it dematerializes in our realm, and or I guess the realm of the Sea of Thieves, which is a pocket realm to our realm. But Snacker does the same, so it makes you wonder if there's any correlation there. So this is Shark Food Island, and I don't think I need to really establish what this is. Oh, there's a barrier. I can't even get on top of it. Nope, 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 nope. Anyway, Shark Food Island is one of the more obvious places they've hid the question mark eggs that are central to the Stop and Swap mystery. And even now, even before you get to the end of the game, before it tips you off that there is something more hidden in Banjo-Kazooie, before you see the ice key, this is your first clue that something's up. That the fact that they bothered to put this weird little mound of dirt in the ground with a sign on top. What? And I remember, like, trying to figure out what this was about. And eventually just deciding, well, it's just there. Again, it's rare. It's just there for flavor. It's just there for a little extra something. That island is Shark Food Island. That's all we need to know. And then eventually, when I beat the game and got 100% and I saw Mumbo's photos, I was like, oh, actually my instincts were initially correct. There is more to that. There's this snippet over here. Alright, I just chase a honeycomb and go into the water, and then Snacker gets me in the end anyway. It is amazing how much Rare could do with Treasure Trove Cove, because this isn't a very lush tropical island. You get some palm trees in there, of course. But really, it's all down to Grant Kirkhope's music. It's down to the lush color palette to really, like, convey that this is a warm, inviting place, and this isn't just a heap of sand in the middle of the ocean. This is actually a lush tropical paradise. It's something that's hard to convey on the N64. You're not gonna talk to me about the shock spring pad bottles? I'm just gonna, okay. Let's talk to bottles. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Fuck you, Banjo. Banjo's already at the point where he's kind of, he's just checked out and it's like, teach Kazooie all the new moves. Cool. Wait, how do I do the shock spring? I forget. Press and hold A. Oh, that's all that is to it. Okay. Wow. And there's a Mumbo token. Thanks, Bottles. I'll forget it. Surprising to see this utilized in their Smash moveset. Ah. I don't like those yum-yums down there. Yum-yums are... What am I doing? It's still in the water. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. Getting distracted. And apparently just being rubbish at shock spring jumping. And jumping in general. What is wrong with me? There we go. Oh. Oh, what is this? 4th time as a charm? Flying's actually much easier for me, apparently. Alright, yeah, follow the shadow. Get this fucking Jinjo who's been screaming at me. Nope! Nope, that didn't happen. Alright. Sorry, Jinjo, I give up. I quit. You're stuck there. Wonder if Jinjos, do they get sunburned? Because they've got like a smattering of fur on them, right? Like it's not, they're not like naked mole rats, right? That pink is actually like a little bit of fur, like light fur, fuzz really, but it protects their skin, right? There we go. You're welcome. Surprising how many, I mean, it's not surprising, but after like Tui and Ukulele, it's just surprising how many Jiggies just so happen to be laying about. Just, you know, oh yeah, reach that Jiggy, it's up there. Like there's no greater sense of purpose for them other than I am a Jiggy and I have been deposited right up here for you to grab me. Well, I'm gonna go over here. Get some notes. I'm gonna talk to Leaky actually, but I'm getting distracted by the notes. Do I get all these notes now? Sure. I'm really, like, leery about falling off now, though. I've done it so many times. And when 3D games renew, 3D platforming games renew, and you just... You had to, like, walk carefully. Like, walking was a big struggle. It's like, oh, we're gonna make this very narrow. You gotta be careful. It is hard after Ukulele to go back to this. Ukulele plays so much more crisply. Controls so much better than Banjo. But there's Leaky. He's fantastic. Me, Leaky, no good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? This doesn't make much sense, does it? Leaky patched up. Now empty water for bear. Wait, what? And by shrapnel, the shrapnel just blew up. Okay. So why can Leaky do that? This anthropomorphic pail, this bucket with the smiley face and the weird Saved by the Bell intro pattern on it. Why can Leaky have power over the water that had pooled in the sandcastle? I don't know. Why he had a hole and you patched it with 2 eggs. And then he was like, now I can cause water to reduce. I can make the tides go in and out. Like, who entrusted this amount of power with this small little bucket? I don't care, because Leaky is tremendous. Oh, so look, I don't know how many of you have ever checked out Leaky's ass, but there's a smiley face on his backside that appears to be surprised. Like, how dare you check out Leaky's ass? What's on this side? Nope, doesn't matter. Let's go in the sandcastle. Hey, furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. Yeah, what a puzzle. The Riddler he is not. Oh. Oh, time's running out. Oh god. 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 Oh, I did it. Whew. This guy's terrific. I love his unearned amount of confidence. Like, the first thing I would do if I was out of prison would be, I don't know, get a nice beverage somewhere. Not attack my liberator. Of course, that's assuming that he was in prison at all. Like, maybe he just locked himself away with the Jiggy. And he was such a miser that he wanted to be locked away in his own treasure vault. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back here later. Also, look how there's wood planks lining the entrance to the sandcastle. That implies that it's not just completely sandcastle. I mean, it seems to be fortified, and I guess if you have a metal gate in there, it would have to be fortified with more than sand and dirt. But yeah, there's more of a structure here than the exterior would imply. And of course, we'll talk more about the lore of the sandcastle, why it exists, what it's all about, when we return later, because we will be coming back time and again. That honeycomb is still there. That's impressive that it doesn't dematerialize even after I go inside the sandcastle. I'm impressed. Go into all of these. It's a pain. You never know what you're gonna get. Because there might be notes in there. Yeah. Oh, and I gotta get that piece out there. Just avoid Snacker just a little bit. Oh, there we go. No. Okay, he went away. Whew, I know I said Snacker doesn't... he doesn't really bother me anymore, but I have to admit, when I'm that far out, I do kind of get a little white-knuckled. Of course, you can take him out with eggs. He'll always come back, though. Let's go over here. I don't have any master plan right now. I'm just ambling about. So here we actually have stone structure on Treasure Trove Cove. A rarity in the Sea of Thieves itself. Right now, the only stone structures in the game are, like, the sea forts that are spectral remanifestations of Spanish forts from outside the Sea of Thieves. It's very complicated. I won't... Oh, no. Follow the clues if you're looking for gold. Yes. So this is just find the X and see all the collectibles you need to go back and get along the way. It's a very inviting X. Is it the same X that's on Sir Slush hats? I think it might be. One of my favorite visuals in games is just the sight of Kazooie flying with Banjo beneath. And then excuse me. Ha! You'll never find me now. I remember being so pissed when I was a kid, and there, you just get a question mark, and you're like, what? And I remember pounding that question mark again and again. So actually, that might be the same question mark font that's on the eggs too, like, and then. Here. And you just happen to see over here. Oh, yeah, okay. That mysterious island that I visited earlier. Yikes. Please open me gently. And that was Lil Lockup, one of the best characters in all of video games. Why is nobody advocating for a Lil Lockup spin-off? I don't know. Ray Day Pinball says, if you enter the stop and swap cheats, is your NSO Banjo game stuck with them? So we've debated this. I don't know if we've actually scientifically tried to work it out, but I think that you might be able to get around it with save states, but we're not 100% sure. Maybe that is something I will be brave enough to attempt. At the end of this, oh, damn it. The end of this, and there's Snacker. Lovely. I wonder how many people developed a vor fetish based off of Snacker, and how much he just advocated, genuinely advocated for how good things taste. Like living creatures. Maybe not a vor fetish so much as a cannibal fetish. Like, is this what happened to Armie Hammer? Did he play Banjo-Kazooie and just really empathize with Snacker? I like to think that's his origin story. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to get out of the water. Can't get me, Snacker. Can't get me. Alright, he went away. And this seems very steep, this little, like, ladder. But you can totally walk up it without Kazooie. I'm so used to those having bees in them that these early appearances throw me a bit. Alright. Ooh, 2 Mumbo tokens in one place. That's kind of exciting. That doesn't happen often. Or maybe outside of that, ever. I can't remember another time you see Mumbo tokens right next to each other like that. They're a far rarer commodity than other collectibles of that nature, like, you know, red feathers. Because they go away forever. They don't respawn. Which is why at one time I thought maybe the key to Stop and Swap was getting all of the Mumbo tokens. That doesn't do anything. Oh, God. And then, yeah, we just got a Jiggy down here. A Jiggy at the bottom. I guess it's just like, oh, yeah, avoid the shrapnel. And also swimming, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, Clapper's Cavern is gonna suck. Reminds me of swimming in the ukulele toy box. And then they changed it in the final game. Oh, I've maxed out my lives. Yippee. Oh God, is there a Mumbo token up there? Am I gonna have to... Well, luckily, I have... Okay, no. Get away from me. Maybe I was just seeing things. Maybe I was seeing eggs. Yeah, that's satisfying, though, to have them blow up on you. Shrapnel's weirdly had a bit of staying power as baddies. Banjo-Kazooie, the whole, like, Grunty's monster army thing. Yeah, the Jinjo's up there. I need to get the Jinjo. Outside of Gruntlings, you know, very few had staying power, but Shrapnels reappear in Banjo-Tooie. And then Grunty's Revenge uses them quite a bit. So, there's your little Shrapnel trivia for the day. All you Shrapnel fans out there. Oh God, okay. Oh, look at their faces. They're getting mad at me because I'm having those living mines blow up. Okay, they're happier again. Yay. Yay. And now I can get this Mumbo token. A lot of Mumbo tokens here. Oh yeah, I don't have the Cheeto 100 feathers cheat activated yet. We haven't even met Cheeto yet. All right, that bit's done. Have I gone inside of you yet, sir? May I enter? May I enter your body? Just eggs? Oh. Sorry. Sorry about that. You don't have anything good inside of you that I wanted. I love... I mean, it's disgusting, but I love how many baddies in Banjo-Kazooie crumble into bits, especially their eyes. When their eyes bounce across the sands of Treasure Trove Cove. It's just, it's horrible, but wonderful. Oh, that's just the sandcastle. You're still out there? Okay, I'm just gonna get this because this is driving me crazy. Oh, no! Nope, 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 nope. I'm not. Because Snacker. I didn't get it before because Snacker. And Snacker's still out there because this is Banjo-Kazooie and it's Treasure Trove Cove and Snacker doesn't go away. So, lesson learned. For now, until I forget again. Alright, I'm going to take to the sky. Or rather, go over here to these stairs. Now we are up at the upper reaches of Treasure Trove Cove, and I love how, you know, the music fades out here. It gets quieter until there's really nothing but ambient wind. Take out these yum-yums while I can. Oh, and that Jinjo over in the tree. I'm gonna wait to get you, sir. I will not forget. And if I fall, which I probably will, I will come back for you. But right now, it's too much of a risk trying to get you. Considering I will fall off the island. It's actually almost up here reminds me of the Donkey Kong 64 overworld, the DK Isles overworld. It just feels like, I don't know, it has a similar vibe, although this is somehow much more vibrant and inviting than DK 64 is. Oh, God. It does show its age in some places, especially the camera. Yeah, thank you. Oh, come on. Shock spring jumping is... I have gotten bad at it. I have let my shock spring skills atrophy. Jumping in general. I don't want to blame ukulele. I don't want to keep blaming ukulele, but... ukulele does play much better than this. You can critique ukulele in many different areas, but one place it does beat Banjo-Kazooie is in how it controls. Partially the reason I'm struggling. The other thing is the N64 controller, because I'm sure I would be doing better if I was playing the XBLA version. Which I don't want to do, because I do prefer the N64 version, but, you know, these are my excuses for why I'm doing so poorly. So there is the witch switch. Hit that. Hello to Sean in the live stream. So yeah, this lighthouse up here. I wonder if Banjo would be traumatized at the sight of this lighthouse. Because his last encounter with the lighthouse about 7, 8 months prior to this was getting shot into outer space. So, Mumbo token, and it's actually a door. Oh, but God, that's just that ambient stillness up here. It's wonderful. I definitely remember just being wowed by being up here. You feel the sense of height, the scale. Ah, there we go. And of course, you can, see that the world only actually extends so far. That you can't actually swim out and keep swimming the ocean. There's no pirate ships on the horizon. There it is. It's like, where the hell is the door? No, it is fun just, jumping off the top of the lighthouse and trying to go down the entirety of Treasure Trove Cove. That Jinjo had a better view than some of his cohorts. Like, I know the Jinjos don't get to decide where they are magically bound to, like the spots, the locations. But imagine being the Jinjo who gets to hang out on a palm tree and gets an impressive view of the ocean, and then being the Jinjo who has to be underneath the ocean. I guess they can hold their breath infinitely, or they don't even need oxygen, being the magical, possibly extraterrestrial in origin creatures that they are, but still. Alright, camera, stop. Alright, there we go, thank you. Utilize this hive now. Alright, so I'm gonna check what I'm missing in the relative safety of here. You totals, Treasure Trove Cove. I'm missing 3 notes, 1 Jiggy, and 1 Honeycomb. So, there's still work to be done. And I'm sure 3 notes signifies that it's in some stupid-ass location that I just happened to overlook. So let's go on a bit of a look around, a bit of a walkabout here. Oh, Yum Yum's still active. Is that Yum Yum stalking me? Nope. Go away. I've already gotten in here, haven't I? I can't remember which lockups I've actually investigated. But yes, I have. Which means I've done the other one too. I'm sure some of you watching are probably like, how does he not know where the last 3 notes are? Well, there's been a lot of games that have come out since Banjo-Kazooie. And so I don't have perfect recall anymore. Hell, I was surprised by how much Mumbo's Mountain threw me last week. I got everything in relatively short order. As short as, these streams usually go, but still. I like the idea that rationalizing why Kazooie has to fly the way she does, collecting red feathers, and then like shedding them whenever she increases in altitude. I like the idea that she's I don't know, like either too young and she can't just fly naturally on her own yet, or just the weight of carrying Banjo requires the extra inventory. I feel safe from Snacker up here. Oh, there's the Jiggy. Alright. Yay, do the little dance. Yeah, do your little bow to nobody, you weirdo. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, and there's the... Yep. I knew it was over here. Alright. Now if I can just get back to the surface. Ah! Oh, yes. Oh, he's gone. That would have been sweet if I could have shat some eggs. So yes, while I am on the subject, I need to address something from the last stream. I was talking about Kazooie shitting the eggs, and I said that she must be having to insert them because you find the eggs around, right? Like, she's not generating those eggs, despite the platonic meme of Kazooie is always pregnant. So I went on this tangent, and I have been corrected that, of course, birds only have one hole, the cloaca. And so, yes, I was wrong there. Not being a fancy big city bird scientist, ornithologist, I forgot that birds only have one magical hole, and they don't overly complicate things like us mammals do. But I still stand by the overall point that Kazooie must be inserting them rectally rather than swallowing them and then shitting them out, or she's definitely not generating them because you are finding the eggs laying about. So my overall point stands, even though I completely botched the whole point of the cloaca. Anyway, apologies to everyone who was offended by my ignorance last week. So 3 notes, and they could be anywhere, right? They could be up in a tree. Copbox says, I think I know exactly where those notes are. LOL. It's the ones I miss every time. That doesn't help me, but I don't mind dicking around in Treasure Trove Cove. I really don't. You know what? I don't even need your honeycombs, yum yum. Just gonna get the ones I had left out earlier. Don't need that one. Come back to the salty hippo. Take to the sky again. I'll go up to the lighthouse. I know I could just fly up there, I know, but I like taking the stairs. It doesn't waste as many red feathers. Eggs, 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 eggs. But just to be absolutely clear, that's where the Jinjo was, the yellow Jinjo. Eggs, okay. It's not going to be up at the lighthouse. Probably something stupid. Probably like I have to slide down a certain point here and I'll reach a little platform I wouldn't normally go up to. I think Sean was commenting earlier, like, remember when this, the sound of the music getting fainter and like being above the music? Remember that when that was cutting edge? I do remember, and I'm still impressed by it, quite honestly. I'm a simple folk, and I'm impressed by things that people of my time considered to be witchcraft. Oh, nope, nope, too steep. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick a point. Oh. Everything's okay. Except the camera. The camera kind of sucks. I wonder what the thought process, and like, at the end of the day, when they were organizing the worlds, I wonder what they were thinking as far as the order they appear, because it does start in a very rare fashion. Mumbo's Mountain is vaguely a jungle with, you know, ruins, and then the second world is a beach, tropical beach, which is also very familiar to Rare fans. So it's funny how a game starring a bear that has a lot of like country, temperate countryside vibes started so heavily in like the tropics first two worlds. I'm not complaining. I mean, I felt immediately at home being a Donkey Kong fan. There are those ladders. I think I went in that lockup. That was the Mumbo token lockup, right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I'm not even gonna check. I'm not even gonna doubt myself. I remember. Okay. I like how their mouths get more gaping the happier they get. Like, I can be pretty happy at times. I know I haven't been happy recent years, but, you know, when I have the right bipolar tick up, I'm a happy person. I'm a happy gent. But I don't think my mouth ever gapes like that. Because I don't want flies to fly in. I don't want bugs in my mouth. I know that's a controversial statement, that I don't want bugs in my mouth. And I apologize to all the bugs who are boar fetishists because of Snacker. But I'm sorry. I don't want that. So when I'm happy, I keep my mouth shut, because the quickest way for me to be unhappy would be to swallow a fly or a moth or a gnat. Just a gnat. When the gnat flies into your eye, that's bad enough. But when it goes into your mouth, oh my god. This is gonna piss. It's gonna be in a tree, isn't it? I don't know. when you first enter a world and it's just lousy with notes, and it feels good. It feels good collecting them. But then when you get down to the last remaining few, then just the very concept of notes pisses you off. I got them all from the Salty Hippo, right? There weren't any hidden and not obvious places. Yeah, no, they're this is done. I guess I'll oh, well, I can't fly from there. I have to climb up the rigging first. I really do hope that Rare does put Treasure Trove Cove in Sea of Thieves. I know there would be those who would poo-poo the idea, but if they could like recreate the entire island, but in the Sea of Thieves art style, and of course, you know, you wouldn't have googly-eyed yum-yums or anything. You wouldn't have lockups about, but the entire shape of the island, and you know, you probably have to add a few things so your pirate can get around. Well, your pirate who isn't, you know, a bear with a bird in their backpack. But I think it would be doable. It would be a cool treat for the 25th anniversary of Banjo-Kazooie for the Shroud to Recede and Treasure Trove Cove to be accessible in Sea of Thieves. You could have a lot of fun displaying it in a completely different era of the shared Rare universe. Before, you know, anthropomorphic hippos took over the seas. Just going in circles. Oh, nope. Oh, I left an egg in there. Also have to wonder why there are this many eggs and feathers just laying around. Like, we don't see any other Breegles in the Banjo series. I mean, maybe you could argue that the other birds that appear in Banjo-Tooie multiplayer are Breegles, just not red-crested Breegles. But really, we don't see any other Breegles until Grunty's Revenge, until you get to Breegle Beach. You go back in time. And so, you know, it's really unknown what is going on with Breegle culture, the Breegle civilization. If these are red-crested Breegle feathers that are just everywhere across the realms accessible in Grunty's lair, and then later across the Isle of Hags, just, what's going on? Why are they losing all their feathers? Aw, nuts. Back up there. Probably wasn't anything. Nothing. All these little pools of water. I always forget about these up here. Just rainwater. Backwash. Hotbox is being coy. Says, I could tell you where they think the notes are, but they don't want to backseat game. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. But we might be getting to the point where I don't want to die. I'm gonna lose my notes. Yeah, I'm definitely just I know it's not back. I know it's not in here. I've already gotten everything in here. Yeah, that's taunting me right there, that one honeycomb. It's gonna get to the point where that's the only energy I have accessible to me. Hey, Mumbo token, sweet. Well, I didn't get everything then. The draw distance isn't as impressive as it was 24 years ago. Like, seeing the crate, like, disappear and appear. That was still really, really impressive back in '98. Back, you know, the amount of visibility you did have in this game that didn't have to be obscured by fog and other cheap effects. It seems quaint now, but only now. It's cutting edge back in 1998. And there is the entrance. I can't exit because then I will lose my notes. Oh, Copbox is suggesting a rhyming riddle. I can put it as a rhyming riddle if you want. Yes, please. That would be the spirit of this game. So, where might the remaining notes be? Hotbox, please. Riddle me that. In the meantime, I will actually fly up to the lighthouse. Oh my god, there they are. Never mind. Found them. Holy shit. That was it. I just needed to actually fly up to the lighthouse, which is the only thing I hadn't done. How did I miss those before? Didn't I go up here? Didn't I do all of this? Okay. I went up the... Yeah. And just so you know, Copbox's riddle was, if you lust for the notes of 3, the ambient winds are the place for thee. You pass them when you use the spring pad. I've made that mistake many times. Wow. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, well, let's go to the totals. Let's view the board. We are done with Treasure Trove Cove, and it only took an hour 19. Let's head out. Let's head to the exterior of Treasure Trove Cove, back in the lair. So they put the shock spring pad there, fully intending you to use it, but then they put the notes there for those who decide to take the long way, and the long way is the way that was rewarded. I don't need that. One up. And Snacker, you can go to hell. I'll see you in Rusty Bucket Bay. I love Treasure Trove Cove. It's a great world. It does quite a lot with comparatively very little. It's bigger and more expansive than Mumbo's Mountain, and it's obviously tiered. But it's still a pretty small, rinky-dink world, especially when you contrast it with what comes later in the game. Not even getting into, Banjo-Tooie or Ukulele. But it definitely leaves an impression. Like, every inch, they maximize the most with that. And now let's take care of the Snippet. Wrong way. That's where the cannon shot it out, but it shot it over here. I love the Gruntling jackets, their hoodies. That'd be great if Fangamer could actually sell those. Not that I would wear them, because again, I'm not a hoodie person, but I would just love more like in-universe merchandise like that. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and venture over to Clanker's Cavern. Although I don't think we will start it today, because I think this is kind of a good, tidy endpoint. Almost. Oh man, I forget which way. Go in there. It's been so long. So we've gotten the entrance to the world. Grunty does distract me whenever she pops up with the rhymes. Whenever I'm talking, I want to stop and read what she has to say. It's usually not worth it. Her rhymes add a lot of flavor, and they continually remind you of Grunty's presence, but they're not that memorable, usually. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're there, but... So there's Brentilda. Talk to Brentilda in a second. And walk very slowly across the pipe here. Alright, let's talk to Brenty. Nobody calls her Brenty. I don't think we should start because that's a horrible nickname. Alright, ready everybody? Alright, Grunty wears massive bloomers under that repulsive dress of hers. Okay. She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Leg Chomper. Okay. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. They're awful. Now I'm worried about Grunty's dog. Because when she was trapped under the boulder, who fed it? I guess Klungo, maybe? But then after, once Banjo-Tooie starts, where does the dog go? Does Brentilda take care of Leg Chomper? I guess that's my fanon. So this is the Bubble Gloop Swamp puzzle. Not the one we need right now, but I've unlocked it so we know for the future. It's a shame that most of the canonical trivia of Grunty's life can never be referenced back to because it does vary. Like, there's 3 possible answers, 3 possible canons, and so like Grunty's band can never become a bigger thing in canon. Not that there would be any purpose for that, but you know, I think the closest they come to a actual character being affected by the Brentilda clues is her broomstick, because the type of broomstick she has varies depending on the Brentilda clue. So in my original save file, it was the Lard Master, and that's what we went with on DK Vine. But these days, I'm far more reserved with pushing my own canon or stuff like that related to canon on people. So, all right, so that's a cauldron. Oh, there's a gold feather up there. That'd be the first gold feather we encounter. Lucky you. I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. Ellipses. It's just satisfying to jump in those cauldrons. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Nowhere to go. Just making sure. Eventually, I will figure out the secret of Stop and Swap. There's a tunnel I haven't found in the game. Reading the chat really quick. If Kazooie, this is from the JAT review, John Tessier. If Kazooie is eating all the Jiggies we get, does that mean she shits them out to put them on the puzzles? I think you can swallow Jiggies and like then you have the power to rematerialize them in your hand or wing or whatever. I think they can draw upon the power of the Jiggy once it's been internalized and then expel it without any bodily functions. That's my headcanon there. Because yes, otherwise, as you said, those puzzles must smell terrible. And Copbox says, new theory, there's a Banjo multiverse built purely off of what Grunty facts you get. Yeah, I mean, I could support that notion that each Brenty, ugh, yeah, I guess Gibbon's right, that is her nickname now. Each Brenty fact is a possible canon in a different timeline, and so they're all valid, just not all valid within this universe. That's fine. That makes sense. Is the Clanker's Cavern puzzle, like, up past the other note door? It has been so long since I played this game. This far deep into it. Yeah, I mean, there's... I already did all this, so there's not much else over here, so yeah, it must be... Hold on, Snapple Apple has some bird facts here. Birds have an organ called a crop that lets them hold things like seeds. And then they can regurgitate them for their young or to store for later. The Jiggy would most likely go in there. Wow, that is actually an impressive bird fact. And this is coming from the person who forgot what the cloaca was last week. So, thank you. That's actually how she does it then. Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm learning new things about Kazooie. And that's why you tune into these streams. Dematerialize the note. Yeah, do your little dance. Whatever. I love that, I love that grunty statue right there. It's made with, like, plant matter, right? This whole room here is probably my favorite room in Grunty's lair. Just the whole nature aesthetic. It's like mossy and overgrown, and you got a grunty tree essentially. Ah, there's Brenty again. All right, here we go. Our third set of Brentilda facts for the stream. Let's do it. My lazy sister often sleeps on a pile of treasure. Ah, man, that could have been lascivious. That could have been lurid. That could have been something saucy, but instead, it was just a pile of treasure. The only thing she's ever won was the sweatiest socks competition at which school? Which school sounds like a good time. The cover of Fat Hag Monthly, sitting on her broomstick. I like how the magazine itself wasn't in question. Like, the magazine itself wasn't the Brentilda clue. It was actually what she was sitting on. Man, these Brentilda clues aren't some of the best. I've been dealt a poor hand here. Some of them are just, like, absolutely top tier humor-wise. These are all pretty rotes. So this is the entrance to Bubble Gloop Swamp. Hey, keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles. Okay. All right. Calm down. And in here... Hey, don't... Oh my god, are we ready again? Another set of Brentilda facts. Yay. My fat old sister's favorite sport is belly barging. Although she's dim, she attended Fat Hag High. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is performing a scary striptease. There we go. That one's one of the more infamous ones, the scary striptease. So yeah, this is how you get into the fourth whirl. Gold feathers underneath there. This is piranha water. Keep your smelly feet out. And because that is piranha water, I can't go over there. But that is, I think, where Cheeto is first found. Yeah, but Grunty, you don't really have elevators either. I mean, I guess she has the cauldrons for quick transportation, but... Got a lot of hills for somebody who can't do stairs. Hills are even worse than stairs, Gruntilda. Oh my god. There it is. Down here and then over here, right? Yeah, now they got the shock spring pad. Go up here, and there it is. There it is. That's what I've been looking for this whole time. Like a moron. Okay, okay, calm down. There we go. Place them one at a time, just to make sure. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press C. I don't want to. I want to savor it. I want to say goodbye to each Jiggy individually. Bye. And yeah, Clanker's Cavern, you can already tell it's not as inviting as Treasure Trove Cove is. So I guess we should position up here. So there we go. Yeah, nope. Okay, close enough. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining my long-ass quest to find those last 3 notes. There will not be a DK Vine Done slow stream next week. I've taken next week off to attend other functions, but we will be back the week after, and I will be playing Treasure Trove Cove. No, Clanker's Cavern. I'm done with Treasure Trove Cove. Sorry, I saw the sand over there. I saw the... Yeah, no. It's this one. This one over here. Yeah. Clanker's Cavern is what I'll be doing in 2 weeks' time. But tune in this Sunday. It is Mother's Day in the US, but we will be doing some form of DK Vine's Stream of Thieves at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. British summertime. It'll be an off week. There won't be much we have to do, so we can just do whatever we want. Those are the fun streams right there. The Idaho crew, be sure to tune in Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Wednesday BST. Last time they did Diddy Kong Racing. It's always fun to see them pull out something that, you don't often see stream these days, Diddy Kong Racing. So that's fun. The next episode of The Conversation will be, spoilers I guess, a Destination Donkey Kong Universe episode about the tropical freeze island, Juicy Jungle. Yes, Dustin and I will be going deep into the Juicy Jungle. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a lovely day.